Hello, everybody. I have my audience here, my roommate, Reed. Today, I'm going to be talking about learning a second language. So, learning a second language can be very beneficial to developing children and allows them access to skills and information that they may not have otherwise had. Children are at a point in their lives when they can assimilate information at a rate like no other period. So, it begs the question, why aren't American schools teaching a second language as part of their curriculum? With many benefits that come with learning a second language, children should have supported and continuing education for learning and practicing those skills. So, what are some of the advantages of educating children on a secondary language? Bilingual children develop a mental advantage over other children. Let me explain. Bilingual children have superior ability to focus on one thing and to change their response, easily indicating a cognitive flexibility. When a bilingual toddler attempts to communicate, the languages in their brain, they have to be chosen and activated. A child has to select one, and then they have to actively suppress the other language. And that requires a lot of attention and the ability for the brain to be flexible. The interference forces the brain to resolve the internal conflict, and this gives the mind a workout and strengthens its cognitive muscles. Bilingual children are also more adept at solving certain kinds of mental puzzles. A 2004 study by psychologists Ellen B. and Michelle Martin-Ree found that bilingual children were more successful at dividing objects by shape and by color versus their monolingual peers who struggled to differentiate the secondary characteristic being shape. This suggests that bilingual experience improves the brain's command center and it gives you the ability to plan, to problem solve, and to perform other mentally demanding tasks. These tasks can include things like switching attention from one thing to another. They allow you to hold information in your mind better, and they allow you to remember things better, like directions. Or for adults, for example, it can be something as simple as driving a car. These are just some of the ways that learning a second language can help develop a child's mind, but what are some of the more practical applications of these advances in cognition? Well, recent studies in the last 20 years have shown evidence that bilingual children enjoy a lot of benefits that their monolingual peers may not. One area that bilingual children get a boost in is empathy. Bilingual children are raised and must follow social cues to figure out which language to use in which scenario. So as a result, bilingual children, as young as the age of 3, have demonstrated a head start on tests and perspective taking and on theory of mind, which are fundamental social and emotional skills. So the ability to develop their empathic skills at a young age, this allows them to develop their ability for attention as well. One of the hardest things about speaking two languages is having the ability to suppress one of the languages at any given moment, but that in itself is an act of paying attention. Another area that they get a good boost in is in school performance and engagement. In studies covering 6 states and 37 districts, they have found that compared with English-only classrooms or one-way immersion, dual language students have somewhat higher test scores and also seem to be happier in school. Attendance is better, behavioral problems become fewer, and parent involvement becomes higher. So, as you can see, there's a lot of cognitive benefits to children who are bilingual. The benefits don't stop at developmental or cognitive advantages, though. There's a lot of social emotional advantages to speaking a second language as well. By developing the multilingual and the multicultural aspect outside of their families, communities tend to grow tighter bonds and have more understanding of one another. So, according to the U.S. Department of Education, being bilingual supports children in maintaining strong ties with their family, culture, and within their community. Bilingual children are also able to make new friends, create strong relationships using their second language, and in addition to building relationships, it's been shown that bilingual children, they learn better focus and better self-control at critical developmental stages. This crucial skill plays out with overall improved communication experiences, allows them to build better relationships, and these are advantages that they have over students who learn just a single language. So as you can see, there's many reasons why children should be required to learn a second language in school. At a young age, they can learn it easily without any negative repercussions, and they experience a plethora of benefits that their monolingual peers don't. So consider allowing children in your life to expand their horizons and see what they can learn. You might just be surprised. Thank you.